And welcome into episode 50 of the Bama Geeks podcast. We hope you're doing very well as always. I'm Brock Parker, and with me is my wife Jessica and my besties Kevin and Bo.
Hello. We are Nifty 50.
Nifty 50.
Nifty Fitty.
You can find us in the club.
Go Bama Geeks. It's your birthday.
Yeah. It's coming up. Hey.
Yeah,
It
you
is,
guys,
actually, yeah.
Three of y'all are having birthdays before you know it.
This is true.
Yes.
As of recording, this is my kiddo's birthday.
It is.
It is today, isn't it?
How are
Yes,
you
it
dropping
is.
that now, Bo?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Oliver.
Happy birthday. We're taking our time away from you, son.
He's good.
Dad's recording a podcast.
Very good. Well, I spent some time with him beforehand. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. That's right.
I haven't heard anything about a birthday party. What's happening?
Well,
with that?
I was going to save that for the what everybody's been up to. That's what I was saying.
Well, kick us off now. Let's just do
Yeah,
this.
hey,
Do
let's
it,
go.
Go, man.
Okay.
Look.
All right. Well,
ahead.
there we go. There's our segue. Yeah. For me, like I said, that's what a lot of people are going to think. He's about the only interesting thing I've got going on, and you are correct.
Well,
Leading up to all this, like I said before his birthday, this previous week, I don't know, guys saw his grade did a living wax museum project for
yes.
school, and he decided to be Theodore Roosevelt.
He was great.
Oh, he looked awesome. He did good for about. Because the way they had like a little sticker on the ground in front of him. You were supposed to push the button, and he would tell you 3 facts. And he had a poster he made on Teddy Roosevelt. He was the only Teddy Roosevelt, because kids could be multiple versions of him, but he was the only Teddy Roosevelt, so that made me happy.
Nice.
But then he did an excellent job. He would tell you, when he was born, what he did, and how he was shot and finished his inauguration speech, with a bullet in him, and he lived the rest of his life with a bullet in him.
Mhm.
And he broke that out on him. Well, like I said, I'm not to get diverged on him, but I got to at least talk about some of the other kids, which is it was really cool, but also made me feel really old that there was 4 girls who were Mary Lou Retton, which that was really cool. Yes.
Historical figures.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. There's
That's
your old,
wild.
there's your old moment there.
Yeah. Historical
Oh.
figure.
Mary
So,
Lou Retton.
Yes.
She's not old.
Okay. Well, and of course I had to be me. There was one young lady. She was Oprah, and she would tell you about Oprah. Now, see, this is where I said, now look. When I was your age, Oprah had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on it. If you don't believe me, look it up.
Yes, she did.
And this girl kind of had this look of like, what are you talking about? Okay, whatever, old man. So,
All right, Grandpa.
Back in my day, we had Tom Cruise stomping on her couch too.
yeah. It was really good. I'm trying to think. There was one young boy who was Jackie Robinson, and like all they had to know was like 3 sentences. This guy, he nailed like a paragraph and a half, or about 2 paragraphs on me. So he did a great job as Jackie Robinson. I'm trying to think of but that was the one. But like I said, the Mary Lou Retton, I figured y'all guys would get a kick out of.
Oh, that hurt. Hey, jumping back to Oprah really quickly, I've got a really good friend I used to work with in my previous job. She went to one of Oprah's tapings and wound up doing like Oprah's favorite things for the Christmas gifts, and wound up getting a VW Bug.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
She still drives it to this day. I think the car is now probably about 10 years old.
You get a car, and you get a car.
When you get a car, yeah. My friend,
Yeah.
my dear friend, really,
You
got a car.
You get a bug. You get a bug.
Yep, she still drives it.
Oh.
Wow.
Then I'll roll into, yes, we had his birthday party yesterday. He had a Pokemon themed birthday party, but we did it at the Paris Center where they could swim in the pool. So that was cool. We had a pool party that worked out good, that we didn't have to clean up except the room. So that was nice. So
Did you have a water type gym trainer?
no, that's a good idea. I did. That's something we should have thought about before.
Where are you at, Kevin?
Yeah.
Pokemon pool party.
Yes. He had good. He had he handed out a bunch of his invitations to some of his schoolmates, and all his friends, and everybody was there. We had a good time. It was
Good.
we were all good and tired and slept well last night. And that's about it. I'm trying to think.
Now, did y'all go to
Yeah.
the hockey, the rink?
No, we didn't go to the hockey, but we did go to the extreme ice
Right.
racing.
Well, yeah, the where the Pelham said. That's what I was getting at.
Yes, yes. I got to see some modified dirt bikes and quads and some had some little kids that had like electric bikes that was really cool.
Yeah.
So it was like imagine it was just it was very interesting. We went because Oliver wanted to see. He's like, hey, that's my birthday, we'll go. Of course, we left about 30 minutes early because we'd had a long day and everybody was tired.
Yeah.
But like it was a really neat experience. I want you to know, like souped up four-wheelers in there are very loud. Like it was ridiculous how loud it was in there.
Bikes on ice.
Yes.
Did you have ear protection?
No, I wish it wasn't like damaging loud, but it was louder than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Which means it
Why
would
would
have
they
been
not
very
just use
quiet for me.
electric ones? I'm sorry.
Well, I think they were using ethanol powered stuff because like the exhaust had that ethanol smell to it, which I'm sure that might be more friendly indoors. I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't.
I was
like,
wondering.
Yeah.
My question with that is, we saw that it was sponsored by Orange County Choppers. The Tuttles.
No, I didn't see none of those guys, unfortunately. But there was a lot of their fan base there. I guess you could say.
All right.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everybody was nice, cool. We had a good, just just the people you expect to be their fan base were there.
Yeah.
But the question I have for you, Bo, is did you hear a lot of their fan base outside?
No,
Like all the choppers.
If we got there, there was a lot of motorcycles parked out front.
Yeah.
But I think everybody had got there early. But I mean, it was like I said, it was very cool event, very like mixture crowd, It was neat. Like if they come back, y'all guys ought to check it out. Like it's something I wouldn't know if we would go again, but like it's something that wants to say, hey, this is neat. I've seen this.
Right.
Cool.
Okay.
Definitely something different.
And like I said, if they want, I can do the videos. I got some. I'll post them on the shorts or the TikToks. Hey, but it might be like the Machine Gun Kelly stuff. Give us a shot in the arm of not where we was expecting it from.
And if you do want to find those when he posts them,
hey, there we go.
All you got to do is at Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. There you go.
But
there's your plug.
But beyond that for me, that's been the interesting things I can say. Unless I found out something interesting about our favorite shopping center near where we go watch movies. Patton Creek. Apparently the city, and I don't know if the city and the owners, they're working together. They're about to redevelop that, like the section that's like closer to the Galleria. Apparently they're fixing to redevelop that and turn into some housing and kind of they're going to tear like the section that's not the section that like bricks and all that's going to be, and the movie theater is going to be left alone, but like a lot of that's about to be redone to development and like a park and Yep.
Well, I mean, half of that place, half of those buildings are empty. Yeah.
Well, see, I found out about it because I got a haircut there at the place called Bodine's. And the owner was talking with some of his workers, and they were just talking about what was going on, and they were talking about they were going to move to the other side over by the other stores. It was just neat. I was like, "Oh, cool! I was finding out about this." So,
but you said housing?
Yes.
Yeah, like apartments, a small park. Like they're trying to redevelop the area near the Galleria to kind of give it another shot.
It's going to be upper scale apartments, I hope, right? Because
I'm assuming, they're trying. I think it's going to kind of,
Well, I mean, over at Lee Branch, just a little closer to me, they actually put a kind of like a assisted living retirement home behind the theater there, where it's like come as you go, but assisted living, not one of the ones where you're on lockdown kind of thing, but kind of a little more freedom. But I would imagine it would be something like that, just not assisted living. Probably using that very common apartment format.
But
just cookie cutter a little bit.
That was interesting to find out while I was there. So I figured I was saving to get y'all's guys' initial reaction.
Yeah, interesting.
I remember hearing about that a little while ago, but I didn't know that they were going to be doing parks too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like a little small, like nothing big, but something small, kind of.
Wonder what that's going to do to the theater there.
I asked them about that. Said according to theaters, should be fine. I think they're just going to get like where the bookstore and all that section there might be redone.
Well, is it going to affect the crowds and stuff? And people are living right there, and
I don't know. We'll find out. It'll be fun.
Does that mean sumo's going away?
I don't know.
Better not.
I better not.
Better not.
Because sumo is like still really popular. That's
me too. That's
yes.
That's like where me and my wife had our first date was where we ate restaurant. That was the we had dinner. So yeah, that would be scary.
Yeah,
to see that
last weekend we celebrated my daughter's 17th birthday, and she wanted to go eat at Sumo's, and we got there like at 4 because we were going to go to the hockey game that night, and we were able to get right in at 4 o'clock. When we got done by 5, we walked up. Man, that line was out the door.
Yeah, that place is awesome. Popular. I love it.
Hashtag things white people say. We got here just at the right time.
All right, well that's it for me. I'm tapping out for me. Y'all guys have fun. Now what's going on with y'all?
Well, as far as Jess and myself, we're going to save Kevin for last because we change it up a little bit. How about that, Kev? Kevin, thumbs up. All right. We just talked about my daughter being here and celebrating her 17th birthday.
Yeah,
these kiddos grow too darn quick.
Yeah. Hey, one more year, one more year, and then she'll be in college. Hopefully, in college, very close to us. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, we took her to Sumo's, and then she wanted to go to see the Birmingham Bulls hockey game. If you're watching on YouTube, you see Jess is modeling the lovely Birmingham Bulls Hawaiian shirt. That was the giveaway. So the Parkers are the proud owners of 4 Birmingham Bulls Hawaiian shirts.
Yes.
Nice.
I have always missed out on the Hawaiian shirt night promotion for years.
This has been a complaint every year. I want a Hawaiian shirt. She got one.
I got it. Yay. Next is to acquire the Barons Hawaiian shirt. So
we'll try to find a way this year.
Yeah.
But that's what my daughter wanted to do for her birthday. So we went, and that's where we saw the thing about the Orange County Choppers being there this past weekend. But we knew we couldn't make it this time. But what else have we done? We're prepping for a trip.
Yes.
Yeah, the two of us in the very extremely near future, like before you hear the next episode, get to attend my work conference at Disney World.
Disney.
So we're going to be going down to Disney World here very soon.
You're going to be down there with one of our around the same time. One of our other friends is going to be down there.
That's what I've heard.
Yes, we have been informed about that.
That's what I've heard. I don't know what plans we might have in place to get together with said person.
Yeah, I told him how your limited schedule was.
Yeah. Well, we have told the other party involved, our dear friend David Rookie Rayleigh. He told us that our other friend was going to be down there, and I'm like, you know my schedule. Yeah. If we can all hook up, I'm all for it. We love all hanging out with them. So, so hopefully we can. If not, I mean, we live close to each other. Hopefully we'll see him soon. But yeah, we're going to head down to Disney. Rookie and a friend of his is going to be in the parks with us. And while I'm at my conference, Jess will be in the parks, living it up while I am sitting in panels all day.
I will be entrusted in the hands of Rookie for Thursday.
For better or for worse. But they'll have fun. And then hopefully we'll get to see them again that night. But we're going to spend all day Wednesday.
We're park hopping Wednesday.
Yeah, park hopping on Wednesday. And not no exact days, but we're before you hear the next episode.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, then
let's see. I had our little list here so that we wouldn't forget anything. We did acquire some hot set of tickets this week here in Birmingham.
Yeah.
This last week.
My Father's Day present from Jess. The kids are not attending with us because it's kind of like last year.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah.
When last Father's Day weekend, Jess, Kevin, and I went to go see Machine Gun Kelly and Avril Lavigne. And we left the kids at home. Well, this time they're not even going to be in town until the day after. Mm-hmm. But that Friday of Father's Day weekend,
June 16th.
June 16th, little band called the Foo Fighters dropped a surprise announcement on Birmingham.
You might have heard of them.
Yeah, maybe.
You might have heard the name.
So Jess diligently went scrambling for a pre-sale code and thankfully found one because we couldn't get their email list to function.
Yeah.
It wouldn't connect. So we were like, whoa, that's going to be a hot ticket item. And sure enough.
It's sold out.
It's sold out.
Just for fun, I checked the Ticketmaster queue line at 10 o'clock, little after about 5 minutes after 10 on Friday when they went on sale to the general public. I was like 785 in line in the queue.
Wow.
So I was like, thought that was hilarious. I did check back later. It's like, this show is sold out.
Yeah, but she wound up finding a pre-sale code on Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
It was announced on Tuesday, and she was able to snag us 2 tickets.
Yeah,
nice.
They're nosebleed, but I don't care. Finally get to see the Foo Fighters.
Right.
Oak Mountain's not a bad place to see a show.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. So yeah. So thank you for my gift, my Father's Day gift for that. It's my Father's Day gift that the kids will not be involved in.
Happy Father's Day, Brock.
Yeah.
I had 2 more little things. Had a couple more things listed on our little list. If we want to breeze through those right quick.
Go ahead.
We learned that I have broken a piece off of the Ecto popcorn bucket. That was discovered prior to our taping just a little while ago when we were talking about Ecto popcorn buckets, and a little piece of ours is already broken off, but that's okay. We still have another one in the box that's in pristine condition.
Well, like I said, you need to move it from where it currently sits because it has fallen a couple of times. And
I know.
Did this happen while I was away from the house today?
No, this happened like a while back.
Oh, and I'm just now finding out about it.
See, so you haven't, there are little details that you don't notice every now and then.
I just look at the wheels trying to keep it balanced on the surface it's on.
That sounds like a challenge now. There are things you don't notice.
Well, and also we did have the kids this last weekend, and we did get to introduce them to a classic motion picture that is The Water Boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now my kids are finally old enough, and that's a movie I've been wanting them to see for ages. That's easily in my top 10 of all time.
So does it transgen generations?
Yes.
Did they enjoy it?
Yes.
They loved it. And I'll go ahead and say this. David, my son, who's 14, I thought he would like it. Oh, he more than liked it. He was cracking up the whole time.
That's awesome.
The one part where they're talking about, we left Farmer Fran in charge, and he's down on all fours and the cheerleaders riding him like a pony.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as soon as that scene cuts, just Dave like, what the crap? And we're like, whoa. Like, son.
He didn't have that same reaction to the Farmer Friend scene where he was doing the...
where he was excited. No.
Where he was really excited. Yeah.
Yeah. When he was pulling on his nipple rings.
He was just laughing.
Yeah.
Did they enjoy Henry Winkler being a villain? Did they enjoy?
They're not familiar with Henry.
Of course, I know. I am. Yeah, that's real.
I did ask them prior to the movie. I said, "You guys know who Henry Winkler is?" And my daughter goes, "Was he like the Fonzie?"
The Fonzie.
Fonzie. Yes, he was Fonzie. Yeah. He was the Fonz. Yes. And so she's like, I kind of know of him, but they loved it.
Yeah.
And then
good deal.
Yeah. So now we're going to open them up to some more Adam Sandler marathon moments, because after that, Jess and my son left. He's like, I've had enough, because they were going to watch the rom-com based in the 80s from Adam Sandler.
The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's great too.
Well, Alyssa's into rom-coms, and since we had just, like I said, come off of this one, I said, well, she needs to see this, because then we're going to end up following up with 50 First Dates, which I have a feeling that she loved The Wedding Singer. She's probably gonna love 50 First Dates even more.
Yeah. So we're gonna introduce her and Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Happy Gilmore.
Oh yeah.
Personal favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the list.
We just have to shield David's eyes whenever the fantasy scene comes up.
Yeah.
You know, no kissing grandma with the Gene Simmons tongue. Come on.
And real quick before we transition out of the Brock and Jessica segment of this, Kevin, I wanted to let you know that I have been playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh,
not at our house.
Not at our house.
Jess is taking over everybody's video game system. Not just.
I have come to conquer. I'm taking over.
So yeah, so she plays, as has been documented here in the last couple of episodes, Disney's Dreamlight Valley. She has taken over my Xbox in playing that game, and now I call her this afternoon. I'm on the way back from dropping off my kids with their mom, and I'm on the way, and I hear all this loud chatter in the background. I'm like, "What am I hearing?" She goes, "I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy on her son's PS5."
Yeah.
In a different house. So yeah, guys, hide your PC, man. She's gonna come for it.
If you've got a console, I'm eyeballing it. I'm taking over.
What house did you choose, Jess?
Well, I got Hufflepuff, which that is what I was already sorted into years ago on the Harry Potter online when I took I took it online and discovered I was Hufflepuff. I was overjoyed by the fact that I got Hufflepuff again in my sorting ceremony.
That's cool.
I even told Brock,
Hufflepuff
I was like,
has probably the best common room of all of them, honestly.
Oh, it's great. It's beautiful. Yeah. I told Brock that. I was like, I'm still Hufflepuff. So I haven't gotten very far because I've just been limited in the time that I've had to be able to play it. But I have made it to the point where I've gone into Hogsmeade. And I just got my wand at Ollivander. So that
kind of Hogsmeade for a while.
Oh, I know. Look, it's beautiful.
Grabbing books.
Everything that everyone, all the good things everybody has said and that Kevin has said. Yes, it's. I'm really having fun with this, but my time is very limited on what I get to play. So it'll be a slow progress for me, I guess.
It will be on our next Xbox in our house where she can go off to another room and play it while I could play mine.
So. One thing that they're saying is this is popular enough they're actually talking about making a movie of it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, of Hogwarts Legacy. So there are talks of the potential for that. But I mean, you just think about it, the marketing potential, the potential expansion of the park. I mean, this would be incredible.
But I just wanted to share that with you, Kevin. I want to give you an update on that, and
which makes me curious. What houses have you guys ever been sorted into?
I'm Ravenclaw all the way.
What's that? Always
Ravenclaw.
Same here. I'm Ravenclaw.
I think when I took the test online, Jessica did. I got sorted into Gryffindor, but I have always mentally, even though I'm not I guess that I've always liked the Slytherin. I've always been more mentally Slytherin.
Nice.
That's if I had a choice, that's where I would be.
Slytherin's not bad. They're just drawn that way.
They like the spooky stuff, and I kind of like to dabble in the spooky stuff. So
I was going to say, is that why you like House of Black and all those wrestling factions?
Yes, I'm always. I guess it is because it's like how favorite turtle is Raphael. He's everything I'm not. So I guess that's why I go there. It's something. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm not a big horror. I like horror movie stuff, but I'm not a big I guess you would say goth type person. But I like the style of it. I guess the gothic style. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to be bad. I just can't. My brain won't let me.
That's kind of your guilty pleasure because nobody would ever peg you for goth.
Not at all.
I know that's true. That is weird. I guess I'm all over the place.
Well, how about you, Kev? What's been up with you, man?
Let's see. Most of what I've done over the past week is kind of taking place in this past week, or the past 2 weeks taking place in this past week. This past Thursday night, I went and saw Chris Tucker at the Stardome.
Oh, how was he?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Chris Tucker. He's still. I mean, the dude is just. I think he's just over his 50s now.
Wow.
He's got a movie coming out. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for it yet. Ben Affleck directing it. It's about how Air Jordan started.
Yeah.
He's
in that. Oh,
he's in that.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
He was actually he plugged it at the end of his set. If you guys have ever seen him do stand up, I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect. It's Chris Rock with his high voice. He does impressions of everything under the sun. Not a lot of substance to his comedy. Not a lot of structure, but you don't care because it's Chris Tucker. He's incredible. Exactly what you would expect, and he gave us a long set.
That's good
to enjoy there. So
cool.
he had to really, I forget the name of the comedian that opened for him, but he was really good too. He was on his A game. I think he said he called this his and I didn't even know about that he had tax problems apparently, but he said something about this was like his whole Chris Tucker IRS check-in tour or something like that. And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't keep up with that. So I was like, well, I hate that you, because he was joking about like taking his tax advice from Wesley Snipes. He's like, I probably should have done that. So yeah, he was super fun. He was a super fun comedian.
Yeah.
Did he do any type of meet and greet afterwards?
I don't think he was. He may have, but we didn't stick around for that because it was a sold out show. Every show that he did was sold out. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
I mean, it's Chris Tucker. As soon as I saw it, I mean, you guys are on my social, so you probably saw. As soon as I saw it, I snagged the ticket like immediately because I was like, this is going to sell out. And sure enough, the showing that I was in sold out that day.
Aren't he and Jackie Chan going to do another Rush Hour movie? Have I heard that correctly?
No. He said in the stand up that he keeps in regular contact with Jackie though.
Oh, I bet.
That's awesome. That makes me
Those
happy.
guys are gold together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those were great movies.
The Rush Hour movies are some of the best out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my favorite Chris Tucker thing is Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I mean, nothing
Ruby
tops that.
Ruby Rod.
We see
he did some of the impressions of that. It was huge. So
yeah, there's a guy at Dragon Con every year that we see that does a killer Ruby Rod. Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Has his voice down and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
So his set had a bit of structure to it. He could tell he had some places where he wanted to go, but he was just Chris Tucker, so he was just kind of all over the place. He's very, very animated on the stage. I mean, honestly, anything you've seen Chris Tucker in, it was everything you would expect. It just basically, he was just freestyling movies for a lot of it, and it was it just kind of gave you that little bit of this is Chris Tucker.
I don't doubt that one bit.
But other than that, this weekend's been very, very busy for me. I went down to Montgomery and went and saw a little showing from a local band called the Spike Graham Orchestra, and that was I really can't talk too much about the venue, but the actual show itself was very entertaining. Some folks that I know are represented in the band, so that was actually a fun event to do. And I just got back not too long ago today from seeing the Tempest at the Alabama Shakespeare Festival down in Montgomery. And if you guys are if anybody listening, if you're an Alabama native and you've not gone to the Shakespeare Festival before and you like plays and you like Shakespeare, it's not all Shakespeare, it's different things. But if you like plays and you want to see it professionally done, there really isn't any better place really in Alabama to do it. It's phenomenal. The Tempest, which I don't know how much you guys know about Shakespeare, but it was supposedly one of the last, if not the last play he wrote before he died. It's an interesting one. It basically takes place as part of a shipwreck, and this whole scene takes place on an island with a shipwreck, and there's a lot of things going on. And I won't ruin it for you if you ever do see the Tempest or want to look at it, but it's a very, very good show, especially if you see it at the Shakespeare Festival. It's phenomenal. Not to mention that whole area down there. You could go down there and make a day of it. You don't just have to go there. You can go to that whole complex. There's a museum there. You could go and have a picnic at the whole place. And, you know, all my life is the common thing has been to crap on Montgomery because Montgomery's got problems, Montgomery's got its issues. But you get down there, they got a lot of really beautiful stuff down there, like a lot of really beautiful stuff. So
the Alabama Shakespeare Festival is a gorgeous venue.
Yeah. So I highly recommend. I've been there several times now, and I highly recommend if you ever want to see a play. They do all kinds of stuff. It's not just Shakespeare. So look into it. Yeah. But yeah, that was my focus.
Nice. Yeah, the last couple of times I went down there, saw The Little Mermaid Broadway and Beauty and the Beast off Broadway. That was nice.